Now, here's the deal. We're gonna have a hangover this year, just like we did last year. We budgeted $27,000 for the community center. But out of that $27,000, we have not spent but the $12,500. The matching funds that we had to spend, $12,500. The other $14,500 is in my account, Southside. I've taken, well, I'll do this on American 12, but I've taken some additional funds and put it over there in that Southside account where we're reading $24,000 to $25,000 right now. Okay, I'm gonna see it right now. We're taking in bids to finish the community center out. Right now, we've got one company that's physically telling us that we're going to need about $50,000. I've already got $25,000. So if we do this budget like we did it last year and hold the rest of it up against the CD, we can easily finish the community center and be done with it.
Or we owe a penalty or something.
Or we gonna pay $250,000 come September. Yes, sir. Y'all will. I'll be hiding.
They don't offer an extension on that?
Well, we've already put, fire chief already asked him to put in an extension, right?
Right, you just gotta sign it.
I've already asked to put in an extension, but like I said, once this budget is approved and you let me use that, like we did last year, that ending amount against the CD, I can get the building done. Just like this year. We didn't spend the $27,000. Let me say that again. I spent $12,500 matching funds we had to spend. The other $14,000 is still in the bank. So we didn't spend that money. It's not spent. So I'm gonna let you, because of all this discussion, he say, she say, and all that stuff y'all did today. We ain't gonna even talk about this budget today. We'll talk about this next month.
Community center, the mayor spoke a little bit on that. No general contractors submitted bids for the last advertised work that we put in.
Tell them why.
So, well, I'll tell you exactly what the.
Oh, you want me to do it?
No, I'll tell you
You
what
like to
the
stay
state
politically correct on
told
both
us.
sides. I don't care.
We had to, the way it was advertised, they had to comply with $100,000 or more projects because they were trying to make it more strenuous because of complaints that they had received from citizens. They were making it more strenuous on us to comply. But since nobody applied, we've told them we're going to go and do it the way the book says we can, and local projects under $50,000. And basically what that means is we may get Mr. Graham to come in and do the construction work, and may get Mr. Freeman to come in and do the plumbing work.
He's a good plumber.
And, you know, or we got one company can still come in again and bid it.
Who were the people that complained?
I don't have the names of them. They don't give us the names, so.
The concern, Yo-Yo,
It's probably somebody in New York.
This work that you're needing down in there, that no one bid on, what exactly was it?
It's the bathrooms and the
Here,
HVAC.
right, John?
Can it be split to where it's the bathrooms and then somebody else do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now we can split that. Now, the thing about the extension, and I didn't put the extension in here because I didn't know the mayor was going to talk about it, but some of the justifications that we have for extensions is that we had to do all that rebidding at the first to get
exactly.
things, and then of course this failure. This failure probably puts us back about 20 days, and we still got to collect 3 bids or so from everybody. So anyway, there's still work that still needs to be done on the entrance on the right-hand side. We're working on that. Well, hopefully we'll have that resolved pretty soon. And I think that's about it.
Finally, last but not least, I've already told you this. We're gonna finish that community center. Not gonna have this city liable for $250,000. We're gonna finish that center. And just like he said, we got, didn't nobody want to vote those outrageous prices last time. We've got some people coming in now that are making totally legitimate bids, I'm sorry. Making good bids, and so we'll be able to get that thing finished. And I think in the long run, it will be better, I know it will be better for us to finish it than to pay $250,000. A no-brainer. So I'm gonna finish it. Just tell y'all now. I'm gonna finish it. And after that's done, y'all can do what you want to do with this place. I'm going fishing. So, any other business we need to cover before we get out of here?
Well, let me ask you a question on the building on air. Or you said that no one submitted a bid for the newspaper ad. I just dealt with air conditioner people all week long, and I knew which one was the cheapest one. Do you want me to call them up, come out here and look at it? What is it, 8 tons? What is it?
They could submit a bid to us or whatever.
Yeah.
And we've had some companies do that. But the way that the state made us do that was they had to do it for a GC, meet the bonding deals, meet the insurance deals for $100,000 or more project,
Yeah,
turn over their books, be done, be all this other
But if
stuff.
they can't do that, then we need to take another course.
That's what we are doing with the local
Okay,
projects.
so do you want me to
or
call
local
the people up here to do a bid on that?
yeah, see what we're
They
gonna
can,
do.
they can
I
turn
got
in
all
the bid
the names, I
local
can do
purchase.
that.
We have the plans.
If I got it right, and I could be wrong, and I know I'm being taped, and I know this is gonna wind up on Bill's desk, so I don't care. If I got it right, we can do a local purchase order and go through that route, correct?
Under $50,000.
Under $50,000, and, Mr. Rogers, I know you probably don't want nobody to know this, but Mr. Rogers hooked us up with a guy who wants to do the air conditioning for about $25,000. So that's half. of it.
Somewhere between 20 and 25, and some of those projects are,
That's the air and the heat.
right, and some of those projects are, you gotta meet a certain spec. Well, some of those have better equipment that could probably even come in lower, and they have to get that with the engineers to meet those
Right.
specs, but, you know, that has to be approved by
But
the
Chris,
engineer.
the specifications are already in there, so all they have to do.
Yeah, but like we talked about the other day, they made the specifications so outrageous, it was 30 CFMs. You know, when our kids in school have 15 CFM. You know,
For sure.
and they're asking for 4 to 5 ton units. One section of that is 2,000 square feet. Your home runs on a 5-ton unit, I'm sure it's over 2,000 square feet, or right at 2,000 square feet.
There's
This building here,
4
right?
tons of air for 2,000 feet. It's about-
Right. Now, and they said like in the office area or the small meeting areas that would work, but they know they would need at least a 2 in the big area where there would be like 100 people, because the body heat and hot air and talking and stuff like that.
Okay, last but not least, let's get rid of it out here.